Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Creative Grandma and Cody Show. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. It's May 12th. Almost summertime, Grandma.
Yeah, we said it's a beautiful day out today, and now we're supposed to have 3 days of rain. I just want to butt in. I see a comment. Somebody was sending blankets and it disappeared. Cody, go back and find that comment. I just want to say thank you. Kathy, 6536, says, mailed my blankets yesterday to Glenda for Linus project. So thank you so much, Kathy. We are doing a Project Linus blanket and material drive. If you haven't seen that video, I posted a video about it, and then we did an unboxing. Cody and I went to the post office today. We have some more packages, so I will be doing another video update in the next day or two, so watch for that. And what I like about doing the Project Linus Drive is not only does it help children in need, it also gives people a lot of ideas when they're seeing all the blankets come in, and I'm really amazed at how many...
I'm not messing with you. I was like, what's on your face? Like, look at there's something on your face.
It's the glare from the window.
See my arm?
Jump up there and pull that blind down.
I was like, is there something wrong with the camera?
No, that's still there. Where's it coming from? Oh, well, you're just going to have to see me have a... It's my makeup. No, I don't wear makeup. I have no idea where it's coming from. Oh, it's that light. No, the round light.
I don't think
yeah, it is, because it's causing a circle around my head.
I have my hand over it.
Please bear with us. We are having technical difficulties.
I have my hand over it. What's it coming from?
Is it... I don't know. They'll just have to watch me have a light on my face. I don't... That is weird. I have no idea. It looks like a circle, though, Cody.
I got it.
You got it?
It must have been the light reflecting off something on the desk and reflecting onto your face.
Okay, now we're back. What was I talking about? I'm going to let Cody say the hello to everybody.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to the stream. Donna's here, Angela's here, Shelly Beans.
No sound from your video. Can everybody hear us?
Pretty sure we have sound reflecting onto your face.
Okay, now we're back.
Yeah, we have sound.
Yeah, check your... well, she can't hear us if she don't have sound. Check your settings. Okay.
All right, where was I?
Retake, refilm, edit.
Allison, hello. Dizzy Lizzie is here. Angela, welcome to the stream.
Leslie, Leslie, we did miss you. Welcome back.
Teresa is here. Audra is in the chat. Hello. Terry, Pat, hello. Kathy, Carol, April, Patricia.
Phil is here. Phil's here every week. I see a lot of people here who are here every week. So thank you, everyone, for coming back to our live stream. It's a great way for us to get caught up. And I know I've seen so many comments. Where's Cody? Where's Cody?
Replaced.
And I'm going to let him tell you about what he's doing. And I do want to remind people, Cody does have a life outside of this channel. So he has been really busy.
Fired.
Oh, you are not.
Carol, Donna, hello. Sherry, Gina. Hi, everybody. Dreamcatcher is here. I'm way up at the top. Lacey, so if I say hi to you 3 times, that's why. Kathy, Shelly, Janice is here. Crochet After Dark is in the chat. Just K2, Dizzy Lizzie, Janice, Shelly, Donna, Kathy, Kim's. Hello.
This says more like your mic isn't on, but using your phone. Is our mic on? You checked it though, right?
Yeah, I just listened to it 3 seconds ago. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Cody can never be fired? That's right. That's right.
Okay, so we have a lot to talk about today. I was playing Yarn Chicken. If you look behind me between Cody and I, my daughter made a beautiful blanket out of the Yarnspiration Bernat Swivel yarn. I'm going to show you the blanket in a minute. And she made the background, and then she gave it to me to put the border on. She wants to donate it to Project Linus, but there will be a crochet tutorial for it. I was filming as I was putting the border on. Wonderful, wonderful yarn. It's so soft and fuzzy, but it's kind of like a weighted blanket. It's really heavy. Something Cody would love to have. It's really nice. And I'm so proud of my daughter. She has been working really hard. She's helping fill in when Cody can't be here because he has a lot going on too.
I just want to stress the fact that she makes it sound like I'm the one that's not showing up. We were supposed to film 2 days last week, and she's the one that canceled both days because she had stuff going on. But then she acts like I am too busy to come down. It's not the case.
We were supposed to film on Wednesday, and then my husband took off work. And then Friday we were supposed to film, and then I had to go out of town. And then Saturday, I was going to try to film on the weekend, and then you had your event to go to. So sometimes it's just hard. So what we do is I try to fill in on the days that we don't have videos with things that my daughter helps with. So it's kind of like a family event here. So we're doing good. I mean, everything is fine. And you got to remember, when we banter back and forth, it's for fun. That's what we do. We're not disrespecting each other.
I'm disrespecting Grandma.
Smack.
Now, I've been doing my card shows on the weekends, and I'm waiting for a Walmart restock right now because they're supposed to stock these old Pokemon boxes at Walmart, and the guy just didn't show up and stock it last week, so it's going to happen this week. So, I'm trying to, make sure I'm there.
He's a stalker at Walmart. He walks around waiting to see if the guy comes in, because once he brings the stuff in, it's gone.
You either have to be there or you're not getting none.
Yeah. And he spends a lot of time. A night before a show, he just spends hours and hours pricing all his stuff because he is a Pokemon vendor at these shows. So he loves doing it, and I like that he found something that he loves so much.
I just want to clarify, the stuff that I buy at Walmart, I buy it for myself.
Yeah.
I don't buy it to resell it. I am not a scalper.
He buys a lot of individual cards from people. So he always tells everybody, if you have Pokemon cards to sell, he does buy in bulk, and he does buy. So reach out to him if you know anybody that wants to get rid of their Pokemon cards. Okay, back to the show. Let's say some hellos, and then I want to show them the blanket.
Make sure we're coming out with, yesterday we filmed 3 or 4 videos in one day. We did a video at Hobby Lobby, and I noticed when we were at Hobby Lobby, you're going to have to watch the video. I think they're shrinkflationing the skeins of yarn. You guys are gonna have to watch the video and verify and tell me if it's true. But normally, I love this yarn. They have the bigger skeins. I don't know.
No sound.
I don't know what to tell her.
Yeah, somebody's saying there's no sound.
It's one person. Everybody else says it's fine.
Oh.
Anyway. What was I talking about? So we were at Hobby Lobby, and they have solid skeins of I Love This Yarn, and they have multicolors. And with every yarn company, if you have a multicolored skein of yarn and a solid one, you always get more in the solid colors.
Right.
Because the multicolors take more production, so you get less in the skeins. But I noticed yesterday when we were at Hobby Lobby, there was... What was the... I don't even remember.
You're using it.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of the other one. There was 5-ounce skeins of multicolors, and then I noticed, I was like, wow, is that a new color? And the new color was only 4 ounces.
Yeah, because I said, is this smaller? And it was. And then, yeah, we filmed it. You'll be able to see it when we post that video.
Yeah, you're going to have to let me know, but this skein is 4 ounces. They were always 5 for the multicolors, and then the solid colors were more. I don't remember how much more. 7 ounces, 6 ounces, I'm not sure.
Phil says 355 yards of I Love This Yarn. How many yards is that one?
This is 196 yards for a multicolor.
And I think this is a new color because we didn't notice it before.
Yeah, they were 5 ounces for the regular multicolored I Love This Yarns. This one's only 4 ounces. Why? Is it new? Is it shrinkflation?
252 in multi, Mystic Silence says. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Yeah, we thought so.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to the store and you notice the cereal boxes are this wide now.
I know.
You used to be able to buy a box of cereal and it was wider. Now they're getting skinnier and less stuff, more money. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, that's I hope they don't shrinkflation everything, but that's the world we live in. And I'll tell you, my daughter stopped last night, and she's working on a blanket. And I give her the yarn and I said, do your own thing. And then I messed up and I told her the wrong amount of skein she could use. And I didn't think to tell her that I have to film a tutorial. I wanted to film a tutorial for everything she did, but she had the whole blanket made, and I would have to rip half the blanket apart in order to film what she did because she had the whole blanket done. So I'm thinking I'm trying to figure out how I can do a tutorial on the blanket she just made. She did a really good job. I give her the yarn a couple of days ago and she calls me and she goes, Mom, can I stop down? I got this blanket done. I want to show it to you. I said, you got the blanket done? I mean, she's just been doing really amazing with what she's been doing. No, the price is the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the price is the same, $4.99.
Maybe that's why because Hobby Lobby, if you noticed, like if you go into the store and there's like the new stock that they're bringing in, if there's old stock and new stock of the same yarn, the new stock has a higher price. So they've raised their prices 30% on everything. But maybe instead of raising the price of I Love This Yarn, they're just making the skein smaller.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. It's getting hard for everyone. It's the cost of producing. I'm just glad we can still get yarn, but it is concerning the cost of what it costs to make a project now. I mean, even for me, when we're using yarns that's like $12, $14 a skein, if you want to make it a decent size, you're going to have a chunk of change in a blanket. You know, you used to be able to crochet a blanket and it was be affordable.
Not anymore.
Yeah, and now it's something special to be able to do that. I just wish people would appreciate homemade, crocheted, and knit projects more than they do.
We had a channel membership renew from Miss Mary Ann W. Miss Mary Ann W., thank you so much for renewing your membership for another month and sticking with us. We appreciate you. That gets us to 1 on the board. That's why there's a 1 there to start the show off. Up next, we had a super chat dono come in from Leslie Todd, a longtime member. She dropped us $10, and she says, I'm back. I missed y'all. We missed you too, Leslie. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Welcome, Leslie.
Glad you could make it to the stream today.
Yes. Happy to have you here.
After Leslie, we had a channel membership renew from Lynn King. Lynn King renewing for another month. I'm not sure how many months it is, but she has a gold yarn ball, so she's been with us a very long time, Lynn. Thank you so much for renewing.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much.
Up next, after that, we had a super chat dono come in from Lynn Fincher, another long-time member, gold yarn ball. She dropped us $10. Thank you, Lynn. She says, thanks for brightening my day today. I just love you too.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's nice to hear. It's always nice to hear somebody that appreciates what we do here. We do try to keep you informed about what we see in the yarn community. We try to keep you inspired with yarn and patterns. Right now, I am so bogged down. I have so many projects on the board that I have to make for a yarn company. And I said to Cody, I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. Just too many pots on the stove. And it's kind of like, you know. So now I just thought I'll focus this morning. I got up. And right before we started, I was playing Yarn Chicken, and I was just thinking, oh, please let me be able to do this border with 1 skein of yarn to keep the cost down, because every skein that's $12, $14, I just see the price. So I was able to get the border on with 1 skein, so happy about that.
I'm not sure how to say your name. Hodio Show. Hi, Cody and Glenda. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being here. Carmen Sanchez is here. Wyoming Whip said, afternoon, running behind, but I made it. You're just in time. We just got started.
Yep, just got started.
Patty Cakes is here. Wendy Penrod's in the chat. Dee, Donna, Anna, hello. Patty, what's up, everybody? Got some more super chat donos and stuff coming in. We'll get caught up with all those in a moment.
I have never tried the Furls crochet hooks. I've tried many different hooks, and then I just give up trying new ones because I'm an inline hook girl. And somebody mentioned TLC Yarncraft come out with a new inline Tunisian hook. I tried to find them online. I wasn't able to find a link to them. So I got to look into that, because if it's inline, I'll probably love them. So I think they were Afghan hooks. So I want to make sure I check that out. So you might want to check it out if you love Tunisian crochet. I believe they were Tunisian inline hooks. But no, I haven't tried them. I know a lot of people love them.
We had I got Len Fincher. Up next, we had a super chat demo come in from another longtime member. Betty Lampier is here, and she dropped us $10. And she said, hello, Glenda and Cody, and everyone in the chat. Happy Tuesday.
You know that rhymed.
I know.
Oh. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Thank you, Betty. Up next, after that, we had a super chat demo come in from another one of our channel members, Mary Nicholtel?
Mary
Cello.
Mary Chincello. We're terrible with names, Mary. We're going to say thank you, Mary.
Mary Kinchella. Mary. Thanks, Mary. Mary dropping us $10 on Super Chat today. Thank you so much, Mary, for supporting the channel. You did not write us a message, but that's okay.
Thank you, Mary.
All right, big shout out to Mary, everybody. After her, we had one come in from Jessica Crochets. She is a longtime member and viewer. She dropped us $5. She has a gold yarn ball as well. She says, late to the party, I started cleaning out my closet. What a nightmare.
You don't want to see my closet. I wanted to clean it out this weekend, and I opened the door, and then I thought, oh, no. I shut the door, and it's still a mess. Grandpa's closet where he crammed all of his paint stuff in and all my yarns underneath, and it's like, I need to get that cleaned out. So, yeah, thank you for the support of the channel, and have fun cleaning that closet out. It's something I have to start doing.
Yeah. Get right on that.
Yep.
Dale the Snail, hello. Mary Ann, I'm Not Knitting is here. Trish, Daisy May, Miss Mary Ann, Anna, I don't know how to say her last name, Anna, but...
Thank you for letting me know where to find those hooks. I'll check out Hobie for those hooks. I was really interested as soon as somebody told me about them, because I'm always looking for the antique Susan Bates inline Afghan hooks. They're about 14 inches long. Very hard to find. So when I get one of those, I feel like I won the lottery. So I'm sure I would love her hooks. I might have to order them in and try them out.
Emily J. Likes Crochet is here. Miss Kitty's here. Lynn King. Amanda, hello. Petey's mom, Christina. Diane Whitney. Hi, everybody. Kathy. Carla is here. All right, let's give another shout out here. There goes the old Jake Breakin' Truckers.
We live on flat land, and I don't know why they use the Jake brake. Why do they use those brakes here like that on flat land?
Just to annoy people, I guess.
I don't know.
All right, I got Jessica Crochets. Up next, we had a super chat demo come in from another one of our longtime members, Jen Lampier. She dropped us $5, and she said, "Happy Tuesday. I'm glad to make it to a live. I enjoy y'all so much. Thanks for all that you do."
Thank you, Jen. Thank you for coming to the live stream, and thanks for your support of the channel.
Thanks, Jen. Up next, we had a channel membership renew from Sherry Robinson. Sherry Robinson renewing for another month.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, you just unlocked the pink yarn ball. Very nice, Sherry.
Yeah, pink's my favorite color.
I don't know why YouTube says, like, Sherry, it says member for 2 months. It's not right. She's been a member for 3 months, because that's the 3-month yarn ball. It's for some reason they just don't even count the first month.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
You're running out of time for your rainbow yarn ball, Cody.
Anyway, thank you, Sherry. Up next, we had a super chat from I'm Not Knitting. She dropped us $10, and she said, "Happy Tuesday. It's been great to see the Project Linus blankets giving me ideas on what to make. You'll have some from me
sometime this week."
Sometime this week, that's right.
Yes.
Reading.
And thank you, everyone who is participating. I've done the Project Linus a couple years back every year, and then when my mom got so sick, I didn't do it for the last 2 years. And now this year they reached out to us, and I thought, you know what? It's such a dear to my heart organization, because it helps children. It helps children from newborn all the way up to teenagers, and sometimes the teenagers are overlooked a little bit. So my daughter made a blanket big enough for a teenager, and I'm so proud of her. She's going to donate it to Project Linus. I'm going to show it to you here in a minute, but we are accepting, we are asking for new blankets. We are asking, and they can be any size, you know, try to make them at least 30 inches wide. If you cannot participate and make a blanket in time, the deadline is June 1st. We are accepting materials for the Susquehanna Valley chapter for those ladies to make blankets. We are accepting yarn. We are accepting blanket kits, batting, new fleece fabric, new cotton fabric, anything that could make a blanket. When those donations come in, we actually have tags that we put your name on, and I showed them in the one video. I made special tags because I felt everybody who's participating needs recognition, and when they get them, they're going to see who donated, everybody's name who donated blankets and supplies. And what I like is they like my channel. I can't surprise them because they know everything that's coming in and they're watching. So it's nice. It's kind of like everybody's participating. And it's such a good organization. And there's a lot of chapters all over the country. So if shipping is one thing. Did you see the shipping on some of those boxes? The price, not only are you giving your time, love, and materials to make a blanket, you're paying for shipping to ship them to me. And that's extremely generous. But that can be expensive. So if you do have a chapter in your local area that's are accepting blankets, you can always donate to that chapter, and then you're still participating just in your own area.
I was going down through the list of super chats, and I saw Chiefs come in a little bit ago, and I kept going down through the list, and it's not on the list. I don't know why it's not there.
It wasn't there last time either.
I don't know why it does that. I see it right there. I pulled it up. So sorry about that, Chief. I thought it was just down farther. I went down. I'm like, it's not on here at all. So anyway, Chief is here. The Chief Kate, moderator, first ever channel member.
Yeah, she was.
She bought me my refrigerator when I remodeled my trailer, Chief.
And you remember, every time you open your refrigerator door, you think of her.
It's not even a joke. It's
Yeah.
true. Every single time that I walk into the kitchen and get something out of my fridge, I'm like, thanks, Chief.
Yeah.
Very grateful for that fridge, Chief. Thank you. Anyway, she dropped us a $50 super chat dono today, and she said, "Happy Tuesday." Sting says, "Be witty."
You're always witty.
I try. Thank you so much, Chief. Sorry your dono wasn't on the list for some reason, but I did see it.
See it at the top, but just not, in the other part.
Yeah, and here's another one that wasn't on my list, I think, from Love Crochet. Love Crochet dropped us a $10 super chat dono, gold yarn ball, by the way. And Love Crochet said, "Hi, Glenda and Cody. Yeah, it's Tuesday, and I'm working on Cody Stitch for a baby blanket." Great choice.
Everybody likes the Cody Stitch.
Great choice.
AKA Crawler Stitch, if you're new and you don't know. So, thank you so much, Chief, and thank you so much to... Who was that from? The screen disappeared.
Yeah, I'm trying to refresh and see why it's not working.
Yeah, we're having a little trouble. Love Crochets. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. If we did not see your super thanks, we still have a few to go, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't shout you out, let us know. We'll try to find you. Because something's going on with our side of our screen.
Yeah, my super list of donos is broken for some reason. Anyway, up next we had Leslie Todd. Leslie Todd dropped us $10, and she said that she's back and she missed y'all. I read that, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I read that one, but I don't remember seeing the 5 gifted members. So, Leslie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. Sorry that it didn't show up the first time, but
yeah, that was like, what, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah. Oh well, there we saw it now at least. But thank you, Leslie. Here's some Kool-Aid for the chat. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All of our batteries are dead in our Kool-Aid man. Cody has to do surgery pretty soon. Bring them back to life.
It's really funny that YouTube takes 30% of super chat donos, but they can't even make the list function properly.
Yeah. Where are we? Are we caught up?
No.
Okay. We'll try to get caught up, and then I want to show you the blanket.
Where am I?
You were Well, I don't know now since you pulled the other ones
You
in.
can read the chat live.
Okay, Cody's trying to figure out where we are. Paulette says, hi everyone, happy to catch the live today. Paula, welcome to the stream. Mary Ann Deering. Mary Ann, it's so good to see you. I know that you've been on the channel for quite some time, so thank you for coming to the stream. Kim H just joined today, so thank you so much. Thank you. Petey's mom, Christina, also cheaper to ship bags than boxes. They sell the shipping bags at Walmart, Amazon, and other big box stores, and that is true. Maybe a silly question, but what is yarn chicken? It's like when you're almost to the end of the skein and you're trying to finish a row and you don't want to have another skein of yarn. So I was thinking, am I going to make it to the end of the round? Is it going to make it? Please let me make it with one skein of yarn. So yarn chicken is when you're trying to finish a project and you only have a little bit of yarn left over and you are hoping like heck that you make it. So I made it and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, definitely.
He had to listen to me all morning. Boy, I hope that yarn makes it. Boy, I got to get back and try to finish that before the live stream so I can show the blanket.
Okay, we had a member message come in from Allison Stanforth. She's been a member for 11 months. You're 1 month away from the Gold Yarn Ball, Allison. Thanks for sticking with us that long. And she said, happy Tuesday, everyone. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you for your support of the channel. I can't speak today. Oh, Michelle, I hope you like that stitch, the Tunisian stitch. I told my daughter, she's doing all these Stitch of the Week samples for me. And I said, make sure you pick ones I know how to do. I said, I'd never done that one. So I had to figure out how to do it so I could do the tutorial. She made the samples. So she's on a roll. I can't believe how good she's doing. She's doing things I haven't even done before. Can you explain one more time about the Project Linus you are doing, please? And shipping can be considerable less by using Porch Pirate. Never heard of Porch Pirate, but I do know there's other shipping options out there. Project Linus is a blanket drive, material drive that I am doing. I have a video about it if you want to watch the video. I am collecting new, they have to be handmade. They can't be store-bought in blankets. So we are asking for donations of new blankets. They can be crocheted, they can be knit, they can be little quilt tops, they can be big quilt tops for teenagers. We're working with the Susquehanna Valley chapter of Project Linus, and we're working with CASA, which is a court-appointed agency where volunteers help with children in need through the court system. So the blankets, if Project Linus has enough blankets, then the other blankets, then the CASA people will get. The materials, if you want to donate supplies like yarn, you can order yarn from Lion Brand, Premier, Amazon, any place you want to order yarn from. We are accepting new skeins of yarn, materials, batting, anything to make a blanket, but it has to be new. And then we donate the supplies to the local chapter, and then their chapter can make blankets, or maybe a blanket comes in that's too small, then they can use some of the yarn to maybe increase the size, anything like that. It's just for children 0 to 18, I believe, that are in the court system and is in need. And there's a link to Project Linus in the actual video that you can read all about Project Linus. And they also have where to find a chapter in your own area. But I do have my address in the video. If you go back to that video or one of the unboxings, my address is there where you can ship the blankets directly to me or the materials. And then we do a video. Every time we get enough for a video, we show everything that's coming in. We tell everyone who sent it, and then we package it up and we put your name on it that you were the person who donated it. And again, you can find all that information on one of the videos. If you just go back a few days, you'll see one of those videos. Jean says she's making tube socks with her bitty yarn for Christmas. Sherry says, my membership is donation and has only 1 day left. Well, Sherry, thank you for being a member of the channel. Chief Kate says, I use Pirate Ship for all my shipping needs. I just got an email and I thought, I have 2 shipping things coming from Pirate Ship or something like that, and I was afraid to click the link because I don't know where they're coming from. I didn't order anything, so I'll just have to wait and see. But sometimes I won't click on links if I don't know, who it's from.
Yeah, Emily, I just haven't got down to you on the list yet. I was waiting for Grandma to get done.
I do know the double V-stitch with a row of single crochet in between. I have a tutorial coming out. Oh, it's not on there. I did a blanket with that stitch, and I can't think of the name of the stitch for the life of me. But I have a whole tutorial coming out with a blanket for that in a couple weeks. So watch for that. I'm sorry, I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Go ahead, Cody. I'll be quiet for a minute.
Okay, where'd we leave off here? I think we left off at I'm Not Knitting. Up next, we had a super chat dono come in from Eleanor. Eleanor, she's a longtime member. She dropped us $10. Eleanor, you notice how I avoided even attempting to say her last name? She said, love you too.
Palazzo.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Thank you, Eleanor.
You're the best.
Thank you for your support of the channel.
Up next, we had a dono come in from Gina Duncan, Southern Lady. She dropped us $5. She's a longtime member as well. She says, do a gauge swatch tutorial of the blanket and include the blanket details. I enjoy every video. Love you both, and Peyton. I have no idea what Gina's talking about.
I think she's talking about the blanket my daughter done. She changed colors 3 times.
Thanks,
so,
Dee.
Southern Lady, that is a perfect idea because I was fighting my brain, and the most simplest comment solved the problem. Instead of doing, most people would know, here's a small sample, work across to the end of the row. That is an amazing idea. So you just solved my problem on that one. So, sometimes I get so overwhelmed and so overloaded, I can't think of simple solutions to a problem. So thank you so much for that. And thank you for your support of the channel.
Thanks, Dee. Kathy said that she sent a 1-pound ground advantage package from California. It was $19.05. Yeah, shipping is so ridiculously expensive, and I'm so cheap. So, when I'm buying yarn or anything and I see that shipping, I'm like, ugh. It just kills me. But when you really think about it...
She shipped clear across the country.
That's what I mean. $20 to take a box and transport it to the other side of the country is, it seems like a small price to pay, even though it seems really expensive.
Well, just putting gas in our car yesterday to go film the video.
$5 a gallon, yeah.
Yeah, $60 in gas just to go down to 45 minutes away. But we did get 3 videos, so we have 3 store videos coming out here shortly. So I was so surprised. I can't tell you. We got a surprise in the Michaels video. You'll have to tune in to watch that one. I was so surprised when I walked in Michaels.
All right.
So.
Up next, we had a channel membership renew from Emily J. Likes Crochet. I like your name, Emily. She renewed for another month, so thank you, Emily. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Emily.
Up next, we had Love Crochet, who dropped us $10 and said, hi, Glenda and Cody. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm working on the Cody stitch for my baby blanket. I did see that already.
Yeah.
The list is just funky today.
Yeah, if we shout you out twice, we're sorry. If we don't see your comment, we're sorry. Something is really going on with this computer or their program.
Connie's here, Kathy's here, Stephanie, Stacy Till, hello. I know. Well, yeah, it's funny. I probably break the rules of eBay, but when I have a friend of mine who I should send stuff to all the time. So my shipping labels through eBay are so much cheaper than going to the post office. I'll list something on eBay for $1 and tell her to go bid on it. So then I can print out the shipping labels at a steep discount.
Well, your little Aunt Laurie was mailing stuff, and she was printing labels out, and then she would take them to the post office, and they said, no, this isn't the right amount of shipping, and they were charging her more money. I said, quit putting the price on your label. If you're paying for 2 pounds of shipping, sometimes you get a cheaper rate. So either that person at the post office didn't know what they were doing, or they were charging her more money when they shouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that upset me. I said I never put the price on my shipping labels. I put the weight.
Yeah,
and as long as it weighs that, they have to ship it. They should have never charged her more money.
Yeah, like with eBay, if the box is 3 pounds and I put 2, they just charge my debit card for the extra pound.
Oh my goodness, Phil. $1,100 to fill your semi truck. And that's a few times per week.
Yeah, well,
I couldn't even imagine that.
Gas is like $5 a gallon, so diesel's probably $6 or $7 a gallon.
Yeah. Well, even Wendy, if I'm ordering something, I make sure I order enough to get free shipping. And if they don't have free shipping, I don't order from them. You know, I've been doing that a little bit myself. Unless I really need it, I try to look for places that have free shipping. And I think we're all trying to find a way to cut down on cost. You know, that's
absolutely.
a good way to do it. Are we at the bottom yet? Or
Nope.
No?
You start yapping and we never get down through them.
Okay, do you know where you're going to leave off? Because I want to show this blanket.
Up next, we had a super chat dono come in from Linda Edwards. Linda Edwards is here. She dropped us $5, and she said, "Are you going to the Central PA Fiber Festival this weekend? It looks like it's close to your side of town, or it looks like it's close to your town."
I thought I missed that. I thought that was like a month ago. Oh, I'm going to have to look it up. Now I got to write that down.
Write that down.
I got to write it down. Is that in State College? Is that the one that's in State College at like a hotel or something? I thought they just had that, and I thought I missed it.
Probably have multiple.
Maybe they have. Let me know if that's the one in State College.
Up next, we had a brand new channel member today, Kim H. Kim H. becoming a brand spanking new member. Thank you so much, Kim.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate your support.
Thank you for becoming part of the Creative Grandma family. And this is such a great family here. There is so many wonderful people in our group. I just think there's so many talented people out there, not just here on our group, but man, there's so many crochet channels out there that my daughter has been doing patterns from other crochet channels. And I said, I got to start watching some of these other channels because I have a list of people I usually watch regular. But there's a lot of new channels popping up, and there's a lot of people out there that have a lot to offer. So if you have extra time, just get on there and check out just crochet channels and see the new people and what they have to offer, and let's support each other. Vicky is here. Sean's paint and hook stuff. Dizzy Lizzie, neither do I, but I am fortunate enough to work from home. Yes, my son works from home. He said he'll never give it up. He said it's so wonderful, but he works. He's a workaholic. He never stops working. So, yeah, it's nice to work from home.
We had a super chat dono come in from Lynn King. Lynn King, member for a long time. She dropped us a $50 super chat dono today. 50 big ones, and she says, "You are officially part of my family."
Oh, thank you, Lynn. That makes me feel special.
Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel.
Lynn, I gotta give Lynn Nicole a 2. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Up next, we had a member message from Michelle Rollins. She is a member and has been for 15 months. And she says, "Hi, Glenda and Cody. Did you see the new Bernat Harmony yarn? Just what I need. More yarn."
Harmony. I know Yarn Inspiration sent me samples of yarn. One of them I really loved. I started a project. I'm not sure where it is because then I got pulled back to a different yarn company who needs projects. I have like a list of 6 projects. Actually, now it's 8 that I have to do. So then I get pulled back and I can't get to finish some things. But yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Janice Donahoe's here. Monica from Michigan. She sails away. Vicky, Dizzy, hello. Bite Me Hard. Eljoy Crochet. Laura, Carol, Carmen. All right, let's see here. Who's up next? Up next is a super chat dono from Pat Redder. And Pat Redder has been a member for over a year. Dropped us $10 and said, "Just made it from the dentist to catch y'all live."
Oh, the dentist. Oh, I have bad experience with
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He was afraid to go. And then after he went, he said, I don't know what I was so nervous about. But yeah, nobody likes going to the dentist.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
Up next, member message from Jessica Crochets, who's been a member for 16 months.
Wow.
And she said, took my son to Lancaster for a little vacation last week. Had fun
Aw.
eating and shopping. No yarn shopping for a while.
I love the Lancaster area. There's so much down there to see.
There's a store I want to go down there and check out. It's called Just Press Play. It's like a big game store / card store, and I'd love to go down there, but I just hate driving far. Up next, we had a super chat dono from Michelle Rollins. Michelle Rollins dropping us 5 big ones. Long time member. She says, trying out the Tunisian stitch you posted, Glenda. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, Michelle, I'm so glad that you like it. Some people get it mixed up with the Tunisian smock stitch. It's a completely different stitch. The Tunisian smock stitch, you go through 2 vertical stitches, and I have a video on that one as well, which you may enjoy that one if you want to try it.
Up next, a super chat from another longtime member, Rachel's 4197. Dropped us $10, and she says, love you both and your new addition, Laurie.
Thank you, Rachel, and thank you for supporting and loving my daughter as well. I think it's just a nice crochet family I have. My grandson crochets, my daughter crochets. I tried to get my sister to crochet, but she never finishes anything.
Yeah.
And Carly just has no interest whatsoever in crocheting. So maybe in the future she will. So thank you for that.
And then the last dono on our list so far today is Alice Crodel, 2017, who dropped us $2.
Oh, thank you so much, Alice. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Thank you for supporting the channel. Oh, it's in Hughesville.
Linda Edwards dropping us $5 to say the Fiber Festival is at the Lycoming County Fairgrounds in Hughesville. Pamela, sorry I'm late. We just started about a half hour ago. You're not that late.
I've been to the Hughesville Fiber Festival before. I forgot when she said it was. Did she say it was this weekend? I gotta go.
Go.
Do you remember when she... You don't have to pay to leave a comment. Just let me know what you told me. Was it this weekend? I thought you said this weekend. I have to write everything down. This is so embarrassing. It's like I can't remember anything anymore. I'm gonna have to like get a phone and talk to myself like you see some of these people do.
Super chat dono coming in from another longtime member, Vicky Rumsley. She dropped us $1. Thank you for the dollar.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Now, I want to go check out Bernat Harmony, but I'm going to show you the yarn and the blanket that my daughter and I made together. She made the blanket. Thank you. We're giving you a shout out. Oh, yeah, for that. Let me get the blanket.
Thanks, Vicky. Wendy Penrod.
Do you want to get the Yarn Inspiration link and pull up Yarn Inspiration? Now, my ends are not weaved in, so please excuse my ends.
Jinmi, do you have the bell? Click the little bell next to the subscribe button and hit all notifications.
So I can't, I take it they can see this. I can't, there it is.
Only.
So I'll walk over here. Here's the blanket. And then I'll tell you what you need in a minute. It's pretty big. It's a nice size, and I think it's perfect for an older teenager. It's so soft and cuddly. I absolutely love it. Now, this is one of those, like, thicker yarns. It's a little heavier. It's going to keep somebody warm. And I was able to do that border with one skein. So, Cody is putting the Yarn Inspiration link in the video. I'm not going to be able to see the comments while I'm telling you about the blanket. I used a very simple stitch, and this tutorial will be coming out as soon as I can get the video edited and the instructions. A lot of times I double and triple check the instructions, and then I watch the video to make sure the instructions match the video and everything's okay. And that takes a little extra time. So on Yarn Inspiration, they are having 25% off site-wide. So that's a pretty good sale. Now, the blanket I just showed you, the blue blanket, I didn't give it a name yet. You need 6 skeins of the Bernat blanket swivel. So let's pull this yarn up, and then we'll go find that new yarn they're talking about. So this is the swivel yarn. Here we go. I see that, oh my goodness, every color is in stock. Now this yarn is $14.99, but because they're having 25% off site-wide, what would that be, Cody? I can't even think in my head. $2.50 off of 10. And then, yeah, you can figure it out. You can put it in your cart. You're going to need 6 skeins of the Bernat blanket swivel in the color of your choice. I use the True Blue. Beautiful. I love the brown. Actually, I love all these colors, most of these colors. This works up so quickly, and I have a pattern that is so easy to do. Some people worry they can't see your stitches. The pattern I use makes it really easy to find your stitches. And then you're going to need 1 skein of the Bernat blanket yarn in the color of your choice. I chose white to go with the blue. You only need 1 skein for the border. And that's what I'm saying. Some of these yarns is getting so expensive to make a blanket, but that blanket is wonderful. I think that blanket would last somebody. I know, how long have you had the Pine Mountain blanket?
Like almost 5 years.
He has his Pine Mountain blanket for 5 years, and he loves that thing. He uses it every day.
I've washed it like 100 times. That yarn is very similar.
Yeah. So that tutorial will be coming out. So if you want to make that blanket, let me show you the colors. You can choose True Blue, which is what I use. You're going to need 6 skeins of the color of your choice. The next one is Firecracker. And I know that when Yarnspiration was having 40% off, that's when I bought my yarn. And I know a lot of you also bought it because it sold out several times. The next colorway is Beach Walk, if you like those greens and yellows. The next one I thought was really pretty. You like this color as well, the Mango Tango.
Yeah, we did a yarn swatch video, so we did swatches of every one of these colors. So if you want to see what they all look like worked up, Creative Grandma, type in blanket swivel yarn. You can see every color worked up and then decide what color you want to use to make that blanket if you're interested in making that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The next color is Peacock. And let me move my mouse over. The next one is Purple Rain, which I also would think would look beautiful. But this brown, when this brown came, when I ordered this, I only ordered like 1 skein of each color, and then I ordered so much of the blue. I was having a hard time choosing between the blue and the brown.
Love the brown.
Love the brown. When that come in, I just thought that was gorgeous. His sample was gorgeous. So I think if you're someone who likes those brown tones, you're going to love that one. And then the last color is Electric Slide. And then, like I said, the Bernat blanket yarn, you only need 1 skein. Can they see me? They're not seeing this website. Oh, okay. Well, boy, are you good. And then the Bernat blanket yarn, you only need 1 skein of whatever color you want to go for your border. And I think white is the perfect color for every one of these colors.
Yeah, I agree. After you're done with this, I want to go see that new yarn everybody's talking about.
Yeah, that's where I was going right now. I forgot what it was called. I'm just going to hit new and see if it shows up. It might be one I'm not familiar with. What was it called?
I don't remember.
Harmony?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that looks like puzzle yarn.
Oh, click it, click it.
All right, we're going to click it. I did not know about this
holy
yarn.
Crap. We need it.
$14.99.
Nose game.
Oh.
I don't want to pay for it.
What's that mean? Grandma pays for it?
You never heard of the nose game?
No.
It's like the first person that touches their nose doesn't have to do it.
I'll remember that. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, these yarns are getting expensive. So, anyhow.
It's 25% off.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's 25% off, so you can save a little bit of money. Let's take a look at the colors. The first one is Sunday Morning. I'm having I'm having a hard time. What color do you think that is? It looks like a light mint green. It almost looks like there's some blue in there and brown. There's colors. Do they give a side view? They do not give a side view. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's hard to see the colors, but I'm seeing a blue, a mint. Is that a gray? I see brown. And this is why I like going in a store. You can actually feel it and touch it and see it. I'll show you some of the pictures below in a minute. They have cherry bomb. This is a pretty color.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if there's other colors inside. Let's take a look at the up close. Almost looks like pink, reds, and oranges with some light pink. This next one, oh, Sunrise Serenade. Oh my goodness, look at that. I see a scarf made in that. We'll pull up those pictures. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that is really wow.
I mean, boo, we don't like this yarn. By the time we get done with the stream, it's going to be all sold out. We're not going to be able to get any.
I'm going to have to, yeah, that is my favorite color so far. Okay, the next one. Let us know in the comment section which one's your favorite. I can't see the comments right now, but I can review them later.
Let me borrow this mouse for a moment. I have it pinned in the chat, the link to Yarn Inspirations. I know you guys are going to want to go get some of this, so make sure you use our link if you pick up any of this yarn.
Yes, we appreciate it. It's a great way to support the channel because you're going to buy the yarn anyhow. It's really funny. They know more about what's coming out than I do. I try to stay up with it, but I'll tell you, sometimes they're coming out with so many new yarns, I just can't keep up with it. So thank you, whoever mentioned it in the live stream today. This one is interesting. I'm seeing, I think it's pinks, oranges. Let's pull up the up close one. Yeah, a little bit of pink, orange, couple shades of orange. I see yellow and like a mint green. The next one kind of reminds me of this one a little bit. Catch a Wave, very pretty. Let's take a look at the close-up. So there you go, different shades of blue with a little green in there. Right now they are all in stock. The next one is Foggy Notion, so if you like more of those. Oh, if I don't leave, I can get 10% off my next order, but I'm already subscribed, so I can't get that discount. The next one is Foggy Notion. I'm kind of seeing some darker color in the center and the back, so I can't tell if it's black or dark gray. I'm seeing white and gray and a little bit of a darker color. This next one kind of looked like the other blue. This is called Blue Velvet. I do like that they have this opened up right here. You'll see a little thing where you can see another color of blue with a lighter color. What's hard for me is I can't tell if that's white or light gray. You won't know until you order it and get it in. The next one is Through the Grapevine. And this one I can see purples, pinks, and what color is that? Is that mint green or is that like a baby blue? Kind of looks like
somewhere in between there.
A bluish green. I have to say, I'm going back. Absolutely love the Sunrise Serenade.
That is probably my favorite, too.
Oh, my goodness. I seen it, fell in love with it. I'll have to make something out of that. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. Right here is one of the blue colors. I'm not sure which one. It still reminds me of the Premier Puzzle yarn. Look at this. Oh my goodness, those are my colors. That makes me feel like I'm sitting on a beach with the sunset. Isn't that gorgeous? I need to go to the Bahamas. Just a Bahama feel. Ooh, just so pretty.
I'm not trying to sound like I have a big head here, but like I'm very aware of our influence. And it's kind of sad that we find out about these yarns from our viewers. The sheer amount of this yarn that we sell, which is an unbelievable number, they should send us samples of these yarns. Like,
well, they can't send samples to everybody.
But when you sell as much yarn as we do, you think, they'd let us know.
Yeah, it would be nice to be
we sell a lot of
notified.
Yarn.
We got a new yarn coming out.
We sold
I'd have it in my cart right away.
We sold almost $100,000 worth of the Yarn Inspirations yarn on their month-long sale.
Yeah, that sold itself though.
Well, that
40% off.
But still.
But look at this blanket underneath this red. I think this is the Sunset Serenade underneath that red. But look how pretty it looks worked up. At least you can see what it looks like worked up. Here's the red.
That looks...
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Any more pictures? And I like this, that a website has photos, because it does give you an idea of what this looks like worked up. Now, this is a knit sample. And knit samples usually... I love the look of knit. I tell myself I got that little beginner knit kit. I got to sit down. I'm going to learn how to knit one of these days. But I feel like I'm always pressured because I have all these designs I have to make. And then I don't feel relaxed enough to try it. But,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, is this yarn gorgeous. I just wish I knew about it. I wonder how long it's been on the website that I didn't know. It's hard to get on here every day and find all these new yarns, but oh, that is wonderful.
Well, it sucks because then we're late. We're late to the party because even if like we decide to order this expensive yarn after the live stream, we're not going to get it for 2 more weeks, and we're not going to get the samples done for another week. So it's a month after the yarn comes out that we have our samples made, the video posted, and by then it's all sold out.
Yeah, and if you want to make a blanket to promote the yarn, you're like 2 months behind. Yeah, oh well. Gorgeous yarn. It's just the prices. It's you really have to pick and choose what you want to buy anymore when you want to make a blanket. So enough said. Again, if you want to make the blue blanket that I just showed, you're going to need 6 skeins of the blanket swivel and 1 skein of the Bernat blanket yarn. And this yarn, I think they will be very successful.
Oh, absolutely.
With this, at least with some of those colors. I think they're gorgeous.
Beautiful color.
Yeah. Okay, we'll read some comments, and then I do want to show you a great sale that's going on somewhere else. If you're looking for yarns that are on sale and you're watching your money and you're trying to get the best deal for your buck. I also wanted to say Anne posted a link. Thank you, Anne, for coming to the live stream, by the way. She posted a link to our Facebook group, and I know a lot of people email me. I have 3,500 emails I'm behind on, and I just cannot get caught up. But she has the link, and if anybody wants to join the Facebook group, are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh, if anybody wants to join the Facebook group, she has the link posted. Click that link, and then she will get you approved. It's a very safe place to come. She does such a wonderful job. She keeps the scammers out. You can come post pictures of what you're working on. You can ask questions if you're having trouble with the pattern. If you're looking for a certain pattern, you can post a picture and ask somebody if they know where you can get the pattern. Other channels, you can show off your stuff. All kinds of great fun on the Facebook group. And there it is again. She just posted it.
Phil, Stacy, Dee, Ann, Deb. Bye, Deb. Renee's here. Hi, Renee. Celine. We had 5 gifted channel memberships. Debbie Knight.
Wow.
Debbie Knight gifting 5 Creative Grandma memberships today on the stream. So if you got a gifted membership, thanks to Debbie, make sure you give her a thank you in the chat if you're still here.
I thought I seen that early in the chat. Was there another one?
Said 114. So.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So she just made 5 people?
Yep.
5 people happy today. What a wonderful surprise. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you.
Up next, a member message from Alice Monk, member for 16 months, and she says,
Wow.
love how the family is coming together with the channel.
Thank you, Alice. I think it's going well. I mean, I'm teaching my daughter how to do videos and things like that. Just have to get in the groove and things like that. So I think we're doing pretty good. So thank you, Alice.
Up next, a member message from Vicky. Vicky's been a member for 8 months, and she says, good afternoon from Ontario. Sun is finally showing up. It's about time.
Yeah, oh, I'm so sick of this weather. It's like I just want to open my windows, and it's been so cold. You shouldn't have to have your furnace on in the middle of May.
It's hot in here. I'm going to turn the air conditioner on.
It is a little hot in here. How do you know if you get a gifted membership? It will show in the live stream in the chat. It'll say the person's name and gifted member.
And then you'll have a yarn ball next to your name.
Yeah, and then you'll have a yarn ball next to your name. Now, I do want to tell you about a sale. Lion Brand is having 40% off. And yeah, so Cody's going to put a link in, and then I'm going to take you to Lion Brand just for people. A lot of people have, like me, I have a lot of different yarn companies I deal with, and I have certain yarns from each yarn company that I love. So when these yarns go on sale, I try to order them in. So I just wanted to go to Lion Brand, give them a little bit of love. Because 40% off is a pretty good savings. You have the furnace on in Phoenix, Arizona as well. This weather is crazy. Nana reads, thank you so much. I'm a lurker, though. On other channels, I lurk. I like to go, I watch. I don't comment a lot, but I do go watch a lot of other channels. Okay, so now we're on Lion Brand's website, and if you look at the top of the screen, there's going to be a blue banner, and it's going to say get up to 40% off yarns and kits, no code necessary. So you don't have to remember any codes. Now you have to remember some exclusions apply. Click for details. So let me get out of this. I'm going to click on the blue bar, and then it's going to show you the yarns that are on sale. So we're just going to go down over them really quickly. Now it said up to, so I noticed some are 20, some are 30, some are 40. The Cotton Tino yarn is 20% off, and I'm not going over all the prices. You can click the link and you can come to Lion Brand. If one of your favorite yarns are on sale, I do recommend getting it because a lot of times these sell out. The Posh Twist is on sale for 30% off. The Cover Story favorite blanket yarn is 30% off, and I have to tell you, I love this yarn. I used it for a blanket, and if you click that and then click the kits made, all the kits that are made with the yarns on sale will be the same discount off the kit. So let me see if I can do that for you. I'm going to hit on the favorite blanket yarn. I should have a purple blanket right there. It's showing right here. Here's the blanket I made. So if you scroll down, all you have to do is hit kits made with Cover Story. Let me see if I can go down. There's the purple one is mine. If you hit the purple blanket or any of these, then it's saying instead of being $38.97, it is only $27.27. So the kits are on sale, and you get the pattern for free when you buy the kit. So if one of these yarns are on sale and you like it or you like the pattern, you're going to get that pattern for free. So let's hit the back button. Oh, hit the back button again. Oh, there we go. Nope, gotta hit it again. I'm not good when I'm on the computer. Okay, back button again. I didn't realize how many times I clicked it. Okay, let me see. The Cover Story yarn is 30% off. Now it changed my screen. Okay, Cover Story's 30% off. The blanket yarn I just showed you, 30% off. Posh Twist, 30% off. The chainette yarn is 40% off. The Feels Like Cuddles. I gotta put my glasses on. I can't even read that label. Oh, Feels Like Cuddles yarn, 30% off. Wool Ease Air yarn, 40% off. Landscape Breeze yarn is 40% off. The Lion Brand Collection Botanic yarn, 40% off. Now it does list how many colors. So there's select colors. Like the Feels Like Cuddle has 18 colors. Wool Ease has 10. Landscape Breeze only has 3. The Botanic yarn only has 2 colors. So just look below it and you can see how many colors and styles are available. The Landscape Renews yarn is 30% off. Cover Story Thick and Quick yarn is 30% off. Feels Like Sherpa yarn is 40% off. Heartland Thick and Quick is 30% off. And this is a wonderful yarn for those fall winter blankets. Excellent yarn. I did mention the Cotton Tino yarn is 20% off. Feels Like a Dream yarn, 30% off. Remake yarn is 30% off. Instant yarn is 40% off. Shaggy Chic or Shaggy Chick, 40% off. The Faux Leather is 30% off. I wonder how that would work in like crochet in a bag, like that faux leather.
I don't know.
I never tried it, but if anybody tried it, let me know what you thought. The Do-It-Yourself Glow Twist yarn is 40% off. And what I like is right away, I see red and white, and I'm thinking Christmas. Can you imagine making a Christmas stocking that glows in the dark with that?
That would be really cool.
That would be so pretty. And then you could use the other one, like the white color, to trim it, and then that would glow as well. So 40% off is quite a savings. The Cover Story Cozy Luxe yarn is 30% off. Got a lot of yarn on sale. Local Grown, 40% off. Stitch Soak Scrub yarn, 30% off. Lazy Day yarn, 30% off. Now some of these I have never used. I gotta start using some of these and see what they're like.
Didn't you say that's your favorite scrubby yarn? That one?
No.
Oh, sorry.
This is like a nylon mesh yarn. No, sorry, Lion Brand, but I like Hobby Lobby Scrubology yarn for those super quick and easy scrubbies.
I was trying to set up a slam dunk and I messed up and forgot. My bad.
You don't know me very well. We just filmed that and I said this is my favorite yarn, remember?
I can't remember.
Lazy Days yarn is 30% off. Feels Like Bliss is 30% off. Oh, look, Mandela bonus bundles, 30% off. I like the bonus bundles because less yarn to weave in.
That's
because
true.
it's the bigger cake of yarn. 20 colors available. You might want to check that out. Feels Like Alpaca is 40% off. Lion Brand Pima Cotton 30% off. The Retweed yarn 30% off. Oh my goodness, even more. The 50/50 40% off. The Kaboo yarn is such a good seller. Everybody loves the Kaboo yarn. It's 30% off with 24 colors. Then they have the Mandela Sparkle, and this is what you made the lovey-dovey blanket with, the sparkle.
Yep.
Yeah, in the lovey-dovey color, 30% off. So check out the lovey-dovey pattern.
It was Draco.
Draco. The Scarfy yarn, you might want to mute that if it. The Scarfy yarn is 25% off. The Wool Ease is 30% off. Wool Ease is another wonderful yarn. The Baby Alpaca is 40% off. I'm seeing like over 40 pages. I gotta click the next page. They do show some patterns. The first, this purple one, is mine. That kit is on sale. And then they have the s'mores blanket. Let me just click the next page. I don't want to go over 40 pages. I rather talk to my subscribers. But you get the gist. Great sale going on at Lion Brand. Some of these yarns are amazing. I was trying to give you some ideas. I even thought myself, since this is 40% off on the Glow Twist, I think that would be fun to make a Christmas stocking. I might have to order that in just because I'm thinking in my head, little kids, you turn the lights out, they go to bed, and there's their little Christmas stocking glowing. I don't think it glows for very long.
No, it doesn't.
But at least it would be fun. It would be a fun project.
Thanks, Renee.
How do I get back? Just close this out?
Here.
I don't want to mess it up because that's why you're here, so I don't mess up. Okay. Oh, you might have to leave that page on so I can order some of that. That's okay. I'll try to go in when we're done with the live stream if it's still available. Miss Kitty says she loves the Kaboo yarn. So what did you think about that new, what's the name of the yarn? I forgot already.
Harmony?
Harmony. What did you think of the new Harmony yarn?
I loved it.
Give me your thoughts on that new Harmony yarn. I don't know how long it has been on the website. So did anybody order it in and get it yet? I don't know if anybody had time to receive it yet. I don't know when it was released.
Did anybody order it today?
Yeah, did anybody order it today? And if you did, what color did you order? I know what color I'm getting. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
So let me know, what was your favorite color of the Harmony? You probably don't remember because we closed the thing.
Somebody asked me a few minutes ago what yarn I was making a sample out of. I'm trying to do a 1 yarn 5 ways if I have enough yarn. I'm doing this, I think this is the new color. I love this yarn, Brights. Look at that.
I thought it was new because of the weight of the yarn.
Looks great.
Oh, it was just released yesterday, so nobody probably ever had it. Stacy says, I ordered last week. Every color should be here tomorrow. Stacy, every color. Oh, my goodness. They were gorgeous, I have to say. But, woo, I wonder how far the yarn will go to make a blanket.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'd love to make a blanket. I have to see if it's wash and dryable. I'd love to make a blanket out of that tropical color I seen. I forgot the name of the color. The orange and pink one. Yeah, he closed my screen already. That's what happened last time. The one color I wanted sold out and I wasn't able to get it. So this is how I find out about stuff. I have to come to you guys so you can tell me what's going on. It's the same.
Don't you tell these people?
I tell everybody I film on. I won't answer my phone on a live stream when I know it's just somebody who wants to call and talk. They don't want anything. So
Yappers.
I see Harmony Red Fireworks, I believe it's called. Yeah, Dealey, I thought that would be cute with the glow-in-the-dark Christmas yarn at 40% off. Why not, you know?
Yeah, true.
That would be fun.
I really like that deal on the bonus bundles.
Oh, on the Mandela, yeah. Yeah, because we all hate weaving in ends. I tried to start doing 2-row repeats so I can carry my yarn up the side, because I'll tell you, there's a couple blankets I made that I sat there forever weaving in ends. Queen Mumsy said, I just ordered 2 colors, Sandbags and Through the Grapevine. Good choices. Miss Kitty, they have the color brights in I Love This Cotton too.
Ooh.
Did we notice that? I didn't. Well, we didn't really go over them that good. I'll have to go look. I'll have to go check that out, because we did look at I Love This Cotton, but I didn't look at it that close. Because sometimes when you go in, it's so hard to tell what's new and what's not.
I don't know.
You know?
I wish they'd put like a little sticker that says new.
Yeah, they should do that. Cheryl Velez says, I need Harmony yarn in my life. Sunset Serenade and the Blues. Good choices. I thought they were beautiful.
Yeah, that's like a top tier yarn.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The Harmony Bernat is 100% acrylic, wash and dry, number 4.
Anne is here. She said, I'm from Muncie. Oh, it's pretty close by.
That's our Anne.
No.
Right? Or is that a different Anne?
It's a different one.
Oh, it's a different one. Oh, you're like my neighbor. Wow. You're not that far away.
You're like our neighbor that lives an hour away.
Muncie's not that far away. 45 minutes, 40 minutes, 30, the way my daughter drives. Oh, Anne's in Hughesville. For some reason, Anne, I was thinking you lived in Williamsport. You're in Hughesville.
Williamsport.
The math isn't matching. Press that like button. If you enjoy these live streams, make sure you hit that like button. It does help the channel.
It's free.
Petey's mom, Christina, says, I love using Mandela bonus bundles for blankets. Are the best and have new colors. They have new colors?
Yeah, it said there's 20 colors. That's a lot.
Did I see the new colors? Did we ever show them?
The only ones I've ever seen are the crappy ones at Walmart.
Oh, it's just so hard to keep up with everything. I mean, there's been so many new yarns released, and you only, well, at least in my life, there's only so much money to go around. You can't buy all these yarns when they're $15 a skein. It's very expensive. The Glow, do you know the yarn? I do know the yarn. I do know that I've used it before. I made a glow-in-the-dark purse.
Yeah, we did a video about those.
Yeah, the one thing about the glow-in-the-dark yarns is you have it under the light and it charges the yarn, but then it doesn't glow for a real long period of time. But it's still fun. Did anyone see a bag a day has new yarn for sale? Alice, we have. All of Crystal's yarn is on Mary Maxim, and we talked about that on, what, last Tuesday?
Last week, yeah.
Last Tuesday's live stream, we talked about Crystal's yarn. If anybody wants to review that, you can go to Mary Maxim. We have a link for that, too. Can you pull up that link and put that link in there if you want to check out Mary Maxim and Crystal's new? She has... I'm trying to remember. She has the tonal hues. She has the solid hues. And she has like a sparkle. Was it sparkle hues? I can't remember. I think there's 3 different yarns. And we showed them last Tuesday. Dale says, I made a glow-in-the-dark market bag, so turned out so cool, and I get so many looks. I hope good looks anyway. I think they were good looks. You make great bags. There you go. Cody just posted in the Mary Maxim link, And you can find all of Crystal's yarns there if you like Crystal's yarns. I have to say, her tonal hues, my experience with the tonal hues is it was wonderful. And she put a lot of thought into her yarns because, you know, instead of just coming out with a cheap yarn that everybody can afford, she come out with a really good yarn. It's soft. It has beautiful drape. I used it. I've worked with it. And I just think it's a really good yarn. And now she has this shimmer hues, yes. And I do like the shimmer. I didn't try it yet, but I like anything with a little glitz and glitter. Yeah, yeah, you can check that out. Just click the link. So what is everybody working on today? Cody is working on his swatches. Are there restrictions to donate to oh my goodness, the Project Linus Pets in Home? I know should be smoke-free home, that's a given. They do ask that the blankets be new. I'm not sure what to do because my sister has pets, my daughter has pets, we all have pets. But they ask for it to be new because if the child has allergies or something like that. So if you're someone who has pets in the house, then I would say the best way to donate is, you know, if you're careful with your projects and the cats and the dogs aren't laying on them. Because sometimes my daughter's cats, when she's working, they want to be right there in your face and on your stuff. Then the cat hair gets into the blankets and things like that. So they prefer, you know, they don't come from, and I hate saying that, from pet-free, smoke-free homes. You can also donate by donating just yarn would be a good way to donate. And that's their restrictions. And I know that some of the blankets go to children in hospitals, and we have to be very careful with those. The Harmony yarn is machine wash and tumble dry. Oh, that's so wonderful. Then I don't have a problem ordering it. I get funny when sometimes I see yarns that have to lay flat to dry, especially like bigger yarns like this. You have to be able to put them in the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
I don't know if Michael's has a drop-off for Project Linus. You'll have to call your local store. But if you click the link in my Project Linus video, it will tell you local chapters in your area. And I know someone said the chapter in her area was not calling her back. Maybe they work, maybe they're on vacation. I would try again. But you can look up for a chapter in your own area if you wish.
I'll tell you a store that you can drop them off to. Joann's. They had one. They had a bucket for Project Linus.
Yeah, they did. Okay, let me see. Eleanor is working on a prayer shawl.
Amen.
Rhonda is working on flower granny crossbody bags. That sounds wonderful. Carla is working on something, and your comment just disappeared because I can't read fast enough. Where'd she go? Oh, let me just go up here. All right, I don't know where her comment went. Let's start with Sean. John's paint hooks and stuff. She also has solid hues, and it's very reasonable priced. I do agree. Very reasonable price, quality yarn. D. Lee says, I love to crochet. Currently, I'm working on a baby blanket and a blanket for cancer benefit. That's wonderful. I always try to do a cancer shawl in October, and last year I didn't get one made. So maybe, hopefully, I can get one made this year. Let me see. Blind Stitches, Marjorie. I'm still waiting on my Mary Maxim order to come. It's delayed in Virginia. It's shipped through Amazon shipping. I didn't know you could use Amazon shipping for Mary Maxim. Amazon's supposed to be fast. Get that package there. Yes, 3 for Bod. Alice says, I have a glow-in-the-dark scarf I might get done someday. Alice, get busy. That's what I said. This year, I have projects all over the place. I started, put it in totes. I'm getting every one of them out, and I told myself, focus, get these projects out, get them finished, and then I feel like I accomplished something. So this year, I am determined to get more tutorials out. And like I said, this blue blanket that you can see between Cody and I, that will be coming out. I just have to film the beginning and ending, showing you the blanket, and get the video edited. It's all filmed except for those 2 clips, and then get the instructions done. RV Crochet, a scarf from my son for Christmas. And I'm glad that you're starting early, because sometimes we procrastinate, and then it's like the end of November, and you're down to like the last couple weeks before Christmas trying to make 5 Christmas blankets. So, yeah, get started early. Phil says, I love the solid colored yarns more than the multicolored ones, and I much prefer soft cotton more than other fibers, but cotton weight makes blankets heavy. It does, Phil. You might want to switch to DK weight cotton. I've been using... I even changed the way I make dishcloths now, Phil, because I'm starting to find... My mom had trouble, like wringing out the 4-weight cotton dishcloths. So I sat downstairs the other night. I have a new dishcloth pattern coming out. I got to make sure I didn't already make this, because sometimes I sit there and I forget what I make and then I remake it. But I'm going to do the tutorial anyhow. I used a 3-weight cotton, Lion brand 24/7 DK. And it just has a nice feel. You would like it because you can wring it out, and you know how it's lighter on your hands.
Yeah, even those washcloths that I made out of that whatever it was, even I didn't like using them. It was just too bulky. It was hard to handle.
Yeah. I used to collaborate with other YouTube crochet channels. I just got so busy with some of the yarn companies. I know Cody wanted to do something with Hooked by Robin. And then with everything that went on with my mom, we weren't able to connect on that. So I used to do stuff with Krista. We used to come up with ideas like, I don't even remember last time we did it. It's been, I think, a couple years because I had a lot going on. But yeah, I don't mind collaborating with other YouTube channels. I love all the crochet channels out there. L Joy Crochet says, I'm working on NICU donation blankets. Savannah is finishing up a crochet chess set. That sounds complicated. My comments are frozen. I'm trying to go down through them. Are we caught up with the shout outs, Cody?
That's what I'm looking at.
RB says, I'm starting early on this scarf because I realize he gets one, his wife gets one, his son gets one, his MIL and FIL will get one. So yeah, you better get busy. That's a lot of scarves to make. Melody, maybe yarn swatches could be a blanket. Oh, that's a good idea. Kim Crochet, I think the name is Knit for Love, but I'll have to look that up. Wendy says, making doilies in 4-weight yarn and also a Mandela blanket while laid up because I hurt my knee when I fell yesterday. Oh no, I tripped over our little chihuahua. You know, I have that trouble when I go to my daughter's house or cat. I'm not used to pets in my house. And then when you have the little ones and they like to be around your feet, I can see how that could happen. So sorry you're laid up, but it's a good excuse to be able to sit back, relax, and crochet. Michelle says, I'm working on the Blazing Skies shawl. Dizzy Lizzie, I like smaller washcloths. Are there any yarn inspiration coupons? I don't think so. I think that they're just having 25% off site-wide, so you're already getting a discount when you order those yarns today. If you hit that link and go to the website, you'll see it's 25% off today. And Lion Brand is also having a 40% off on some of their select yarns. Dizzy Lizzie says, I make like 6-inch washcloths, easier to handle. Yeah, that would be. Alice says, I'm getting ready to start 3 Starburst with the Mandela gradient yarn. Vicky, working on crochet wildflowers for my granddaughter's birthday for her table. That's one thing I haven't done is made flowers on the stems. Yeah. You know how all these foreign ones are coming in from China? They look so nice, but it would be nice for me to learn how to do that. I just think they're so pretty.
Good luck, Carla. The channel is amazing. Thank you. Michelle Woodstead's working on reversible amigurumi.
Reversible amigurumi. Michelle, boy, you're energetic. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. You guys are so talented. I feel like an amateur sometimes when I'm reading these comments and seeing what everybody's doing. I'm usually a blanket maker. I like simple stuff. That I like some things complicated. I like to create blankets. I'm trying to branch out. I have so many things in the work. I started my first cardigan. It's downstairs. I almost have the back done. Now I had to stop because I had to start something else for a deadline. Just let me finish it. Dealey says it would still be wonderful to receive a repeat from you, Glenda. Thank you. I'm not sure what you mean, a repeat. I don't know what that means. Chelsea, hello, I'm late. I'm taking lunch at work, working on an amigurumi succulent kit my husband got me for Mother's Day. Well, that's wonderful. I got to teach my husband how to buy me stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, just go buy me a bunch of yarn. He'll say, well, I don't know what you want.
If he hasn't learned by now, it's too late.
Anything. He'll say, you have enough yarn. It's everywhere. You have stuff on the couch. You have stuff in the bedroom. You have the whole third floor. I work everywhere in the house. I can't help it.
She literally has yarn in every room of the house except the bathroom.
Did I bring up that Happy Meal off the counter?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if it's...
I don't remember seeing it.
Lisa says, did you get my Happy Mail? I got one package. I got...
We got like 6 packages, but they're blankets, and we don't know what's blankets and what's it.
Yeah, I did get one that wasn't, because I opened it because I didn't know what it was. I'll run and get it. I don't know if it's yours or not. I can't believe I didn't bring that upstairs. Are you sure I didn't bring it up?
I don't know.
You talk, I'll go get it.
Hello, chat. Looking mighty fine today. I am working on my swatch. This is coming out really nice. I've been in the zone because I just want to get to the next color. You ever get like that when you're crocheting and you're using a yarn and you just want to get to the next color, so you just like zoom through it? Let me show you. I'll give you a taste, but you have to come back and watch my swatch video, or whatever it is. 1 yarn 5 ways. Because these samples take me a long time. Here's the one that I'm making right now. What do you think about that? I wanted to get into the blue. I think I'm just about there. I'm at the purple right now, so next up is the blue. Really cool look. Hello, Blind Stitches Marjorie. Howdy. Mythic Silence. I know. I'm still here. Like I said, she'll go and we were supposed to film 2 days last week, and then she's the one that canceled on me and said, hey, I got stuff, I can't do it, I can't film. And then when I see her, she acts like I'm the one who's not showing up. I don't know. It frustrates me because it's not like I'm not showing up. It was your fault. You didn't want to film, and then I don't know. I'm here. I have swatches. We're gonna film another video after the live stream today. We filmed 3 videos yesterday, and then we're gonna film another video right after today's live stream. So that'll be a swatch video. I forget what yarn it is. It's a new yarn. It's really cool looking. I can't remember what it's called though. So.
Oh, these steps are up.
Welcome back.
Oh, I gotta catch my breath.
Who's bothering me?
It's Lion Brand respun thick and quick.
Oh, that's what it is. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh my goodness. I need an elevator to go up and down all these steps. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I had to go down those steps.
Yes, people are robbing people for Pokemon cards all the time. People think, Pokemon cards, little kids cards, there's cards that are worth $1 million, you know what I mean?
You talk, I gotta catch my breath. People don't think it, but you go down 2 flights, and then you gotta come back up 2 flights.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're still intending on opening our card shop in a couple months. Two of the three of us, there's three of us total. One of us just went down, I say one of us, not me, went down for major surgery, so he's out. And then as soon as he starts to recover from a surgery, he's having a baby. And then the other partner is also having a baby in the same month. So everybody's having babies except me. I don't want no babies. So.
I don't remember who asked if I got Happy Mail from him. If your Happy Mail was for Project Linus, that will all be in a separate video. So anything you send, oh, Dizzy Lizzie, I'm so sorry about that. That's so sad. If you send anything for Project Linus, if you think that's Happy Mail, that's in a different video. Happy Mail, I don't think I got one from you. Was it Leslie Todd? Who asked me if I got their Happy Mail?
I don't know.
If it's for Project Linus, I don't know, because I have a lot of boxes in the kitchen waiting for my daughter to come do another Project Linus video. Watching you on TV, how do you spell picture with that you did? I don't know what that means. Melissa says, hi, I'm new to the yarn community. Love y'all. I have family from Clarion, PA, and can hear the accents when y'all talk. Y'all. I'm in Texas. Cody, is Laurie your mama or your aunt? She's his aunt. Yeah, if you're in the chat and you like coming to the live streams, make sure you hit the like button. I do need a lift chair, but I grumble with my husband. I said I don't want it until I have to crawl up the steps. I try to believe it's getting me healthy, but sometimes I get scared because by the time I get upstairs, I have to sit down for 10 minutes. Those steps are so steep. This is an old house, and the steps just are like, you know, narrow and steep, and I fell down them once, and I'll tell you, it was very painful. My sister was knocking on the door. I was in the attic, and I had socks on, and they were really slippery, silky socks. And I have hand railings. I hit that first step, and I'll tell you what, I went down every one of those steps. I grabbed the handrail, and it didn't stop me. I was trying to hold myself, and every time my heel of my foot hit that step, it just threw me right down. It just skinned the whole shin of my leg, and I'm laying there thinking, oh my goodness, Laurie, why ain't you up here trying to help me? And I forgot the door was locked. So by the time I get downstairs, I said, oh my goodness, I fell down the steps, and I'm standing there. I was so painful. She says, well, are you ready to go? It's like, oh, thanks. Don't worry about if I'm okay. She was ready to go for breakfast. Okay, so I do have two pieces of Happy Mail here. Like I said, if you sent something for Project Linus, that will be a whole different video. We do them all at once. So my first piece of Happy Mail is a Happy Mother's Day card. And it says, Glenda, warm wishes for a really happy day just for you, a friend, Kelly. And then it also has today's prayer, little postcard that says, I will sing your name, Lord, but it is good. Psalms 54-6. So a nice little Mother's Day card. Kim Crochet says, question, can I send a cuddle blanket with a amigurumi head for Project Linus? I'm not sure what a cuddle blanket is. Is that where you have the little amigurumi head and then the little blanket is attached? As long as the head is attached, if Project Linus doesn't accept it, we can give that to the law firm for the court-appointed children who would love it. So yes, we will accept it. Okay. So then I do have another Happy Mail. I did open this already because I got so much mail for Project Linus. I wasn't sure what was what. This is from, oh, I showed her address. Oh, so sorry about that.
You like my swatch?
I do. That is really pretty. Teaser. Oh, this is from Leisha013. It says Jackson Leisha013. That name sounds familiar. I think she sent me blankets for Project Linus. The Leisha003 just sounds so familiar to me. Are you here today? Are you on the live stream? One thing I love more than crocheting is receiving antique crochet books. So she sent me, oh yes, a lobby. Yes, we will accept it. There's so many children out there in need. I'm sure someone would love it. The first one she sent me was Coates and Clark's Creative Afghans. I love looking through these older books. The next one is Coates and Clark's Afghan. Oh, Afghan stitch, crochet, and knit. 35 cents. Now that was back in the day. But look at this blanket on the back. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. And then this next one is, oh, she has a lot of Coates and Clark's books. This one is Designs for Needlepoint. And I can see taking some of these designs and turning them into crochet projects. Just use those charts. The next one is McCall's Needlework and Crafts, Christmas Make It Ideas. And right now I'm gearing towards Christmas. Everybody wants Christmas projects, so this is great to get ideas. But look on the back. Look at that woman's outfit. Can you see it? It's a crocheted pantsuit. That is really unique. That is really cool. Wow, so much fun in these. The Bernat Book of Complete Knitting. Well, I don't know how to knit. I gotta see if there's schematics in here. Sometimes I like the books because if it gives you measurements, it helps me with crochet patterns. This does not. But oh my goodness, look at some of the stuff in this book. It gives me ideas to take something knit and turn it into crochet. Beautiful book. And then the last one is Leisure Arts Mittens and Hats to Knit and Crochet, 75 cents. So you know these are older. So there's the front of that one. And then on the back, some more hats and mittens. And some of these older books, when I like to tell people, it's always fun to see what's new. But everything new is just something that was old and remade. So, you know, look on eBay, look on aftermarket. Sometimes you can find some really cool patterns in the antique magazines that you can update with some of the newer yarns. Wendy says, I would love to get crochet books, but my husband says, why buy books for crochet when you can get the patterns off the internet or YouTube for free? Well, that's true, but sometimes you don't want to be on the computer and you may not have a printer. I just like, if you've seen how many crochet books I have, and I don't even have these, I just like to sometimes sit down and just look. I think we all like that. We like to see what other people are crocheting and making. Oh, Laura has her mom's old work basket magazines. Hi, Kathy. Welcome to the stream. Cody, was that the crawler stitch?
Yep.
Yes, he is doing the crawler stitch. Dizzy Lizzie. Oh, geez. Let me try that again. Want pants done in crochet chaffed a lot? I don't know. I've never wore crochet pants. I don't know if I ever would because I'm too heavy. I would not embarrass myself by wearing something crocheted around my middle and legs. I won't even wear shorts anymore. I won't do that to people. They don't need to look at me. Oh, Deborah says, we have a bookstore here called Half Price Books. They have a craft book section. I found a lot of my older magazines and books there for crochet. I look a lot on eBay. There's a lot of times I'll get on there and buy, older books. And I also get on Thrift Books. You can find some. Oh, there you are, Alicia013. She's here in the chat. Thank you so much for sending them. It just made my day. It's just, sometimes you just want to take your mind off of things. And even though I'm a crochet channel, sitting on the couch, forgetting about everybody, don't cook supper, just sit there with a nice drink and browse through those magazines is the way I like to relax. So you just give me a lot of relaxation time. I'm going to have fun with those, looking through those. Lisa, what's your grandson's name? You have to tell me his name. Hello, Lisa Gill's grandson. Let me know his name and I'll shout him out. Blind Stitches says, yeah, I have a lot of old crochet books that I used to belong to my sister who passed a few years ago. So sorry about your loss. She was much older sister than me since I was a late child. Yeah, my husband, his mom was 55 when she had him. She got pregnant late in life, but boy, am I glad she did. So I can understand that. His brother was like 7 years older than him. Oh, Kellyanne, some of the ads are hilarious in some of those old books. And I see a lot where it says, open your own crochet store. Some of the older ones, I forget what it is. And I always looked at those ads. And my mom and I was going to open up the store one time. And then my dad sold the property. And we were both really upset. I wanted to have the yarn shop. She wanted to sell like greeting cards, like gift shops, and then a yarn shop combined. That broke my heart, but now at my age, do I really want to go into trying something like that, money-wise, and getting it set up in a building? I don't know. And you can't compete with some of these yarn companies. To order yarn in, even myself, I can get the yarn cheaper by ordering it from these companies when it's 40% off with free shipping. So then if I order it as a wholesaler, you get 50% off, but then you lose your discount by paying the shipping to have it shipped to you. So you're between a rock and a hard place, and that's why I quit selling yarn a long time ago. I used to sell it under Victorian House Needlework Company. That was my first company I had, and then it just got to be too much. You just can't compete against the big companies. The little guy, you just can't. Oh my goodness, Kathy, your dad is number 12 of 13. Yeah, back in the day, my mom and my dad's family, they had 9 to 11 children in each family. I couldn't even imagine having that many children, let alone trying to feed that many children. Yarn Queen says, I found some booklets from my mom and she made notes on them, so I made one of the patterns to feel closer to her, and you lost your mom in 2017. So sorry about that, but that is a wonderful way to feel closer to your mom. Lisa, is that Jackson? Jackson? Am I saying it correct? Jackson? Hello, Jackson. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thanks for coming to the live stream, spending some time with us. Alice says, my mother-in-law had my brother-in-law 23 years after my husband. She was in her 40s. Ocean Girl says, Sue, teaching your granddaughter to crochet, delightful. I wish I could talk Carly into learning, but she's too into her friends and her games, and I don't want to force something on her. I want it to be her idea. If she ever gets interested, I mean, maybe now since her mom's crocheting so much, she might get interested. So I'm hoping that maybe my daughter is influencing her to maybe think, well, maybe I'll try it. If mom's doing it, maybe I'll try it. So you never know. Laura says her father-in-law was one of 14 kids, 7 boys and 7 girls. You wouldn't be able to afford that many children to feed them and clothe them nowadays. This world is getting crazy. I just don't know how people do it. Even with my husband and I'm thinking, how does my house get so dirty when it's just him and I? I mean, well, he gets mad because when I cook, I dirty every dish in the house. And then the sink has like dishes sacked up to the ceiling. I'm not sure where Cody went. Cody, are you up here? I'm not sure where Cody went. He'll be back, I'm sure. I am one of 4 children in my family. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister and me. I think that was enough for my mom. Blind Stitches says, I'm number 6 out of 6 on my dad's side and number 3 out of 3 on my mom's side. And Ann posted our Facebook group link again. If you want to join our Facebook group, you can go ahead and click that link. Carmen has Work Basket magazines. We do have an antique store that has a whole collection of them. I go in once in a while and I buy just about every crochet book the woman brings into her store because she has them reasonably priced. They're anywhere from like $1 to $3, and then her work baskets are like only $1 a piece. And some of them are really old, back from the 1950s. Oh, Sunny Disposition, thank you so much for tuning in every day. And I love your name. And I say that to Cody. I always try to stay positive. I mean, we all have bad days. And we all get... Lately, I've just been kind of down in the dumps. I said I just get overwhelmed sometimes. And I've been feeling down in the dumps. So I'm trying to get out of my slump, so to speak. Oh, my goodness, Roseanne. Your dad was number 21. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. But you know, it's fun to have a big family. I mean, our family's really small now, isn't it? Yeah, our family's like non-existent anymore. Everybody moved away, everybody has their own life, and I get to see my one son only once a year because he lives down in North Carolina, and his job, he can't travel very much now. He comes up, but then he's only allowed to stay like 1 or 2 days and he's back home. And then I try to go down once a year for a week.
At this point, the only family that I ever see is you. I don't see anybody else.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's sad painters don't have time anymore. That's sad. She has a 12-hour job and her and Cody hasn't been able to get together for a while, and it's kind of depressing for them. Petey's mom says, niece asked for craft kits at Christmas a couple years in a row. Asked for help a couple times, but I fear I missed the window. Aww. Thank you, Glenda. He loves it. Yes, you were right. Jackson. I'm so glad Jackson's here, and I don't mind shouting out his name. Anytime you want me to do a shout out, just let me know. I want him to be happy. Maybe he'll start crocheting someday. Carmen says, of course, that was 80-some years ago. Several sets of twins. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't imagine having another me around. Can you imagine 2 of me? Oh, my goodness. To look in the mirror or look at yourself and it's your sister. Or I don't know. It's just strange especially when you see identical twins. When, you think, oh it's my weird. Goodness, yeah, it's a little strange. I don't know if it's strange for them. It'd be kind of fun messing with your parents.
Oh yeah.
They say parents can tell, but it would be fun like that. What's that movie? Was it a Doris Day movie? What's that movie where the twins went to camp? Oh, what's the name of that movie?
The one with Lindsay Lohan.
Double Trouble. No, I don't know. They were twins and. The mom lived in one place, the dad lived in the other, and then they switched places. The one had an English accent, and the other one was like more of a tomboy. Oh, what was the name of that movie? I think it was a Doris Day movie. Maybe not, but I love that movie. If anybody knows the name of the movie I'm talking about, let me know because it's going to drive me nuts.
I think it was with Lindsay Lohan, unless they remade an old movie, which they tend to do.
What was it called?
Parent Trap?
Parent Trap. That's what it was. Oh, goodness. See, the older you get, you can't think of nothing. Yeah, Cody sees his parents. Haley Mills. Yep. See, I'm making everybody think about it. Yep. Watching as I am caking yarn from Hobby Lobby, yarn barf tangle right off the bat.
Classic.
That happened to me. I was trying to get this border done before the live stream, and I was taking it from the outside, and I was like flipping it, and all of a sudden this big yarn barf come out of the center, and then it twisted around my skein of yarn, and then I had to stop, and then I had to start at the end and ball that whole thing up. And then I was getting really annoyed. Oh, that was a remake, Cody, of Lindsay Lohan.
Ah.
It says, parents can tell the difference. I have identical twin daughters and I can tell them apart. So Becky, it's really funny. I never seen identical twins in my whole entire life. I never seen two people that look alike except on TV. They say that a parent can tell, but me as a person, if I had a sister that looked just like me, it would be so funny. It would be so funny. Did you used to dress your girls alike when they were little? A lot of people who have twins, when their little girls are little, they like to dress them alike.
Got any 4-weight white yarn anywhere?
Right there.
That's cream.
Oh.
I guess I could use cream.
Yeah, use cream. You might have to cut off the end. Kathy, I only had 2 pieces of Happy Mail. If anybody sent mail for Project Linus, that is being saved for a completely different video. But the only 2 pieces of Happy Mail I got was a Mother's Day card from Kelly and some old crochet books from Alicia013. So if you sent Happy Mail, then it didn't get here yet. Or if it was Project Linus, it might be in my kitchen. Because we just went to the post office today and we had 20 minutes to get upstairs and get ready. So the packages come in, they're sitting in the kitchen. And then when my daughter has time, we're going to film all the Happy Mail that come in for Project Linus. So that's kind of like a separate thing. Oh my goodness, what stitch pattern is not a yarn eater for baby blankets? Oh, isn't that awful when your brain goes dead? Do you feel the crawler stitch is a yarn eater?
No.
The crawler stitch isn't bad, and I also like the Suzette stitch.
Oh, the Suzette stitch, yeah.
Yeah, I like the Suzette stitch, and it's not that bad. It's a very easy stitch pattern. A 3mm crochet hook. What size would that be? G6 is a 4.
It's very, very small hook.
So it'd be a D? No. Yeah.
Like this is
it would be a D. A D, 3mm.
This is a 6mm J.
Well, this is a G, and that's a 4. Oh my goodness! I don't go by millimeters. That's why it throws me off. A C2 is a 2.75, so a D3 would be a 3mm. I think I'm right.
I go by millimeters. She goes by the letters.
Ocean Girl says that's not emotionally good for twins to dress them alike. I'm a retired therapist. I didn't know that. I would have dressed mine alike. The double V stitch is also a great stitch, but a lot of people don't like using the double crochet V stitch because of the holes in it. It depends on what you like. If you want just a nice airy blanket, the double crochet V stitch doesn't look too bad if you're using like maybe a smaller hook and a 3 DK weight, a lightweight yarn.
The smaller hook you're using with the double crochet V stitch, the better it looks.
Yeah.
So like if you're using like a 3mm, a 4mm, 4.5, it looks really good.
Yeah.
With like a 3-weight yarn.
Yeah. Patty says, my mother would get flour sacks and make me and my 2 sisters matching outfits for the summer. Is that where the 1930 repo fabrics come from, where the flour sacks? I think they called the 1930 repo fabrics flour sack fabric. I could be wrong. Glenda, is the feather stitch a yarn eater? In my opinion, it is. Somebody else it might, because you're dropping all the way down and pulling that yarn up. To me, I feel it's a little bit of a yarn eater. It's a beautiful stitch, though. A D3 is a 3mm? Yeah, isn't that what she said, a 3mm? Yeah, so I was right. Because a 4 would be a G6. I was going to do something and my brain went dead. What was I going to do, Cody?
Yep.
How do you prevent twisting when using ribbon yarn?
Don't use it.
Yeah, I don't use ribbon yarn, but most of the time when I crochet, yeah, Cody's crocheting like I do. Do you see how he has his yarn? Hold your hand up there. See how he has his yarn? Sorry. See how he has his yarn between his fingers? Right here? That's how I hold my yarn. So usually if my yarn's twisting, when it gets up to my fingers, it's untwisted by then. But I haven't used ribbon yarn, so I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas for her about how to prevent ribbon yarn from twisting? Doreen, yippee, yarn boff untangled. One skein down, 10 more to go. I think we all hate when we get those yarn boffs. That happened to you that one time. You were really getting frustrated.
Happens like every time.
Me personally, I'd cut that off and I would crochet, and then if I needed the yarn, I'd come back and tie it on later after I had time to.
I like to crochet from the center of the skein. I like to pull from the center, especially when we're making yarn swatches, because I need the skein of yarn to take a thumbnail picture, so when you're pulling from the outside of the skein, it makes the skeins look like crap. But when you pull from the center of the skein, sometimes you get that big ball of yarn, and it's very frustrating. And I know they make stands. I have 6 of them that you put the yarn on and pull it from the outside, but I don't like to set up a machine every time I want to crochet.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate getting that. And I hate when I can't find the center of a skein, especially if you're using like a pound of love.
Annoying.
Oh, my husband, I know he rolls his eyes. He thinks I don't see him. But if I'm using a big ball of yarn, like I was working with Pound of Love, I was making panels. And I said, well, you're not doing nothing. Can you pull this yarn off while you're sitting there? So he sits there watching TV, and then you'll see him go like this. And then he'll go like this. And I know he hates doing it, but it helps so much. And I said I just can never get the center out of a Pound of Love, so I always have to crochet from the outside. Oh my goodness, Jennifer. Let me see. Hey y'all, I have a question. If a pattern calls for 1,100 yards and a worsted weight number 4, and you want to use a bulky 5, will it take more yardage? Usually a bulky yarn has less yardage. So, where'd her question go? It will take more yarn unless you downsize the pattern.
But the yarn's bigger, so wouldn't it take less because it's so much bigger?
Well, it depends. Like if the pattern says chain 100 and you're using a 4-weight yarn, and then you move to a 5-weight yarn and you chain 100, you're going to need more yarn because you have less yardage in the skein.
But
if you chain 100 with a 4-weight, and I chain 100 with this 6-weight or 5-weight.
Yeah, but you don't need to chain 100.
Well, she would have to change her starting chain. But what if you can't change your starting chain?
Then it's going to be a lot bigger.
Then it's going to be bigger, and she's going to need more yarn.
Yeah.
There's too many variables in your question. It depends on the pattern. It depends what you're doing. In my opinion, I would say you're going to need more yarn because there's so much less yardage. The bigger the yarn, the less yardage. And some people say, well, you don't need more yardage because it's a bigger yarn. Well, it all depends. If you're doing the same pattern.
It depends if you want it to be the same size or not.
Yeah. You know, Red Heart Super Saver used to have a little red foil heart on the end of the yarn where you can find the tag and pull that out. I wish all companies would do it.
Tell me about it.
What company did we get the yarn and it had little...
Hobie?
Was it Hobie? One of the yarn companies, because I was shocked. I thought, boy, I wish all these...
Premier did it for their gradient yarn, but that's the only one.
Was that it? Yeah. Rachel says, I also prefer center pull as much as I love this yarn. It is notorious for yarn barf. And Red Heart, oddly enough, is much better about that of the two. Did you get a yarn? Yeah, you got a yarn barf in that yarn, didn't you? Did you get one in this yarn? Oh. He's using I love this yarn, but he didn't get one yet. Kathy wants to know how many people are on their computers and how many are using their phones to watch the live stream.
Most people are probably on their phones.
Dizzy Lizzie says if you're making a 1-foot square, you need less yarn of the bigger yarn. Well, that's true if you're making it like say you want to make a 12-inch square, then of course you're going to need less yarn. But if it tells you to chain a certain amount of chains and you don't change the pattern, then you're going to need more yarn. iPad, computer. I always watch on my computer.
I'm going to put up a poll for you guys.
They already answered the question. Okay.
Well, are you counting them?
No. See, I watch YouTube on my big screen downstairs at night, but there's no way to comment. And then I don't have a phone down there that, you know, I try to keep my cell phone upstairs because it never fails. Every time I go downstairs, and then I come up, if I take my phone downstairs and I come up, I need it for two-step verification. And then my phone's downstairs, and I gotta go back down the stairs and then back up the stairs. I tell my husband when I come upstairs in the morning, I don't come back down until I'm ready and done for the day because it's just too much work to go up and down those steps all day. Jordan says, when I try to pull from the center, I usually tap each end of the skein and it makes it easier to center pull. Usually I try to take my long Afghan hook and try to reach in there, and I still can't get it. And then you try to use your fingers and try to, like, you're swimming, get in there. I still can't find it. Some skeins I can, but the bigger the skein, the harder it is. It seems to be like weight, especially a pound of love. It seems to like really be down in there. And then I noticed their skeins are round different. Like if you try to take any of the yarn off, it doesn't come off very easily. It's like intertwined inside itself. I do need a ranch style house. And I said to my husband, because we have 3 floors, and actually 4 counting his room. He has a music room in the basement, and then we have the first floor, the second floor where the bedrooms and the bathroom are, and then the 3rd floor up here where I work. So yeah, it gets
in the heat.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here because we have the air off for doing the live stream. That's what my husband said. The steps keep us young, but it gets me out of breath. And he says I'm going to put a stair lift in, and our steps are so steep, and I don't, that would take up so much room. The steps are narrow, and I just don't know.
You won't even be able to walk up them. They're so narrow.
And he doesn't want to move. If you've seen how much stuff we'd have to move. I do have a garage, but we have, like, how many cars do we have? He won't give up the garage. He won't give up the garage. Lisa, that's a good idea, to recake the yarn before I use it.
Too much work.
But then I get lazy and I don't do it. And Phil, you're right. I should use a yarn ball winder. I have one, but then I have to get it out.
Every time I've wound yarn for her, she never uses it.
Well, I know. I know. You did that a couple times. I was going to use it and then I do something else. I am trying to discipline myself, and a lot of us have to do that. You see a yarn, just like that new yarn on Yarnspiration. I'll order that in, and then I'll set something aside and want to start working on something without. But before we go, I do want to show you the blanket one more time. If you want to order that yarn, Cody's going to put the Yarnspiration website link in there. See which way it goes.
almost 200 people voted, and 41% of people watch on their phones, and 59% of people watch on their computer, their TV, or other.
But if you watch on a phone, you can't see all the details. Like if you try to watch a tutorial on your phone, I don't see how you see it. But this is the blanket. This is the blanket my daughter made. I have to weave in the ends. This tutorial will be coming. You're going to need 6 skeins of the Yarnspiration Bernat swivel yarn and 1 skein of the Bernat blanket yarn in the color of your choice for the border. And this blanket we are donating to Project Linus for the teenagers, somebody who wants a nice fuzzy blanket to cuddle in. I was very proud of my daughter. She did an excellent job. And this yarn is wonderful. It's wonderful to work with. It's soft. It's cuddly. It is nice and heavy, though. Perfect for wintertime. And then also, if you want to check out that new yarn on Yarnspiration, they're having 25% off site-wide. And I don't know how long that sale is. If it's just today, if it's for a couple days, so don't wait too long. Savings are savings. And then earlier in the live stream, we showed a lot of yarns that Lion Brand has on sale, up to 40% off. And you can put that link in there too, Cody, before we go, the Lion Brand link.
Thanks, Tracy.
Anne posted the link to the Facebook group. If you want to join the Facebook group, just click that and she'll get you joined in. Kathy, Ann just put it in. It's right above your comment. You can click that link and she'll get you enrolled in our Facebook group. So everyone, we have been talking for 2 hours. I don't like to make the live stream any longer because sometimes I lose my voice. It has been so much fun touching base with everybody. Thank you for telling me about the new yarn on Yarnspiration. I'm going to have to check that out when the live stream is over, and hopefully the color I want is still there. Cheryl, the border, I did just a double crochet around and a half double crochet on top of the double crochet. It's just a simple border. Because of this yarn, I made the pattern very, very simple. And I think everybody would enjoy that pattern, and that will be being released soon. So thank you everybody for coming to the live stream. Miss Kitty, you be careful down there. If you have a major storm in Florida, when the power goes out, I really get worried. I'm out there looking through all the windows to make sure nothing's coming at me. So please stay safe if you're in bad weather. And we're going to see you next Tuesday on the 19th at 12:30. So make sure you mark your calendar, and hope to see you all next Tuesday.